Hello and welcome back to the course. Super excited to have you here. We're going to have a fun tutorial, and today I will show you how to install MetaTrader 4 on your computer or MacBook, and also how to get a free demo account with my favorite broker. So let's dive straight into it. We're going to start off by bringing up a browser. And here in the address bar, we're going to type in the following URL: www.axitrader.com/forexbot. So once you've typed that in, go ahead and click enter to load the page. Now, if we give it a couple of seconds to load, once the page is up, what you can see here is a portal where you can download the MetaTrader 4 platform. Now, right away, I'll draw your attention to the fact that the URL has changed slightly, and that's okay. AxiTrader has added my code here, so that's my code in their system, and that means that they will know that you're a ForexBot student, and whenever you need to talk to them or you have any questions for support, they'll always be able to bring that information up very easily. Now, if you scroll down here, you'll see that this is a page that AxiTrader has designed specifically for you guys, specifically for students of my Forex courses. Here you can see my photo, and here there's AxiTrader, there's ForexBot. The AxiTrader is my preferred broker. There's lots of great things that I can say about them, and they have been kind enough to develop this page specifically for us. So here you can come in and very easily download the MetaTrader 4 platform. Now, before we download the platform, I would like to show you that if you scroll down to the very bottom, here you can find the product disclosure statement and the financial services guide. These are two documents that AxiTrader, being a regulated broker, is legally required to provide you, and I just wanted to show you that they're here and at any point in time you can go ahead and download them if you need to refer to the PDS or the FSG. Alright, so going back to the top, let's get this demo account. In order to get it, we need to type in our name, surname, email address, phone number. Okay, so don't forget for the phone number to put in the area code of where you're residing, so that they can always contact you if you have some questions or issues or you need some help. And by the way, they're great guys at AxiTrader, and by providing this information to them, all you're doing is you're showing them how to contact you if you have any issues, if you need any help. And even on a demo account, they will go out of the way, they will do everything possible to help you out, answer any questions, resolve any technical problems you have. So it is a good idea, if they have the correct information, to get in touch with you if they need to do it very quickly to help you out. All right, so here don't forget to select the country. Now, AxiTrader doesn't work with US residents, so you can select United States of America here, and you will probably get a demo account. So you can't open a real account if you reside in the US, but most likely you will be able to get a demo account and still follow along with the course. So give it a shot, and most likely you will get that demo account. And yeah, so once you've selected the country, click start your free demo, and what will happen is AxiTrader will email you your demo account, the installation, and also your credentials. So there we go, everything is ready. Now, once you've completed that, and if you go and check your email, you will see an email like this. So this is an email from AxiTrader, and it might take a couple of minutes to come through, but it will get there. Make sure to check your junk, spam, promotional materials, folders, and so on, just to make sure it doesn't get lost. So once you scroll down, you'll see a pleasant surprise, and this is one of the reasons why I like AxiTrader, is because they actually provide a version of MetaTrader 4 for Mac. Now, MetaTrader 4 is not natively available for Mac, but they've gone out of the way to create an installation package that allows you to install MetaTrader 4 on Mac, so it saves you a lot of trouble and a lot of research that you would have to do on your own. So that's one of the ways that they take care of their customers. In this course, however, we'll be using the Windows version, so I will be using the Windows version. You can go ahead and use either version, whichever one is suitable for the machine that you're working on, but I'm using a Windows machine, so I'm going to download this Windows version. So as you can see, the file is downloaded over here. It's a very small file, and that's because it's just a internet installer, so it'll download more files as we proceed with installation. Now down here, you'll see that you've got your account details, and we'll get to that in a few seconds when we have installed MetaTrader 4. So let's go ahead and proceed with the installation. Now, I've got the MetaTrader 4 setup file here. Let's double click it. And we get a window like this where we can read through the license agreement. So once you've read through that and once you're happy with it, if you're happy with it, click this yes button. Now, if you would like to change the default path where MetaTrader 4 is going to be installed, then you need to click settings. And here you can specify the path where to install MetaTrader 4. I'm not going to change anything here. I'm just going to click next. And as you can see, more files are being downloaded and the terminal is being installed. Actually, there we go. It was that quick. It's finished. So now this window will close. And as you can see, a new shortcut has appeared. So now if I double click it, what we'll see is MetaTrader 4 pop up. Awesome. This is exactly what we want to see. Now, MetaTrader 4 is prompting us to open an account, but we don't want to do that because we have already opened an account. So we're going to close this window. And then we get a new window where MetaTrader 4 is prompting us to enter our credentials to log into our account. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go back to our email, and here we're going to find our login, which we'll copy and paste into the login. Then we'll copy our password, paste it in, and the server is US03 demo. So let's find that over here. So US03 demo, and let's click login. And there we go. So you heard that sound. That sound you're going to hear often. And as you...
Incoming mail.
There's another sound. That's your MetaTrader 4 mailbox. If you hear those two, hooray, everything is fine. Everything's working. So you can also check by looking down in the bottom right-hand corner here. You can see those green bars and the connection status over here. So everything's working. So congratulations, your demo account is opened. So here you can see that this is my demo account. It's got my name here, and I have $50,000 here. Now, what you will notice is that the currency of the balance is Australian dollars. Now, for the most part of the course, it won't make a difference, except for if we're performing some calculations to calculate risks and exposures and things like that. So in those cases, just make sure to follow the formulas and then make that additional conversion into Australian dollars. And plus, this is a demo account, so if anything, it will just prompt some additional currency conversions, and that'll give you additional practice in how to do these sorts of things. On real accounts, MetaTrader is able to accept deposits in many different currencies, including the American dollar. And so that brings us to the end of today's tutorial. Feel free to proceed to the next one. But if you want to stick around for an extra couple of minutes, I wanted to address the question, why MetaTrader? So why exactly are we opening a demo account with MetaTrader? So I'm going to bring up a page here. So forexboat.com/brokers is the URL. And here I have a whole article about MetaTrader and why I think they are one of the better brokers out there and why I like them. So in this article, I actually went through a review. So I reviewed MetaTrader for 3 months and I tested them, and I came up with 4 factors that instill this trust in me for MetaTrader. So there are quite a few things in this review. It's quite an interesting read, and I found some great things about them. For instance, even though they're an Australian broker, they place their servers in the US, right? So that makes them closer to their liquidity providers and allows for faster execution. So, you know, they are taking care of traders in that way. Also, they are heavily regulated by ASIC, which is the Australian Securities and Investments Commission. So ASIC has very stringent regulations, and MetaTrader has to follow them. So you kind of get the best of both worlds. You get Australian regulation, plus you get very fast execution. But probably the most important part is that MetaTrader have great customer service. So they've won lots of awards for customer service, and they are there to help you. And because we're, you know, starting out into Forex, we're beginners, we're practicing, this is very important. When there's somebody there to hold our hand, to assist us if there's any problems with our MetaTrader 4 platforms, or if we need an extension to our demo account. By the way, it's a 30-day demo trial, but if you want to extend it, just give them a call, explain the situation, explain that you're learning, you're with Forex Boat. They'll be able to see that in their system, and they'll happily extend your demo account for as long as you need it to keep practicing. So they're great guys, and I just want all of us to be taken care of and be in a place that's not going to take advantage of us, but rather is going to help us, and hopefully in the long term look forward to building long-term relationships with us. So there we go. That's MetaTrader. Maybe check out this review if you'd like to, but in short, in a nutshell, that's what MetaTrader is about. Great customer service and building long-term relationships. All right, there we go. MetaTrader 4 ready and installed, and I'll look forward to seeing you on the next tutorial. Until then, happy trading.